about 10 or 15 minutes from the little hut that I will have. It's great. I'm on the Stupa committee up at Arya Loka. This one is dedicated to Darto Rinpoche, who is an extremely wonderful and compassionate bodhisattva, Tibetan, who lived in Kalimpong, India. And we have some of his ashes here, and we're building a stupa in Newmarket, New Hampshire. And this is his as well. So that I feel a strong connection between both places. This is where I'll be. There in the center is Amoghasiddhi, and he is the Buddha of the North, I guess, holding up his hand in fearlessness. And this fearless mudra, putting your hands in certain positions, always means something. They're signals. And this one is fearlessness. And that's always resonated with me. I guess because people started saying, gosh, you're fearless. And I said, I am. And this hut is called the Abhaya hut. And Abhaya is what fearlessness translates. So you can see it's little. And inside there, I think I have a better slide. That's it. There. Is that sweet? There's my porch. There's my solar electricity on the top, 12 volts when the sun's out. There's my outhouse over there on the right. What you can't see is the shower in the back, this solar outdoor shower. And what I've been told is I'm going in winter. July is winter. It's hard to get my head wrapped around. And it's rainy and wet. And they say, actually, it's wet most of the time. Bring long underwear. I'm unpacking my Japanese long underwear. This is inside. There's a chair. Look at that's so exciting. There's a sink with running cold water. There's a 2-burner stove. I was on the phone with somebody from New Zealand, and I said, and there looks like there's something on the back wall there, and I think it's a microwave. And she said, oh, no, it's not a microwave. It's a plastic basket. I can see it now. I couldn't before. And a fire extinguisher. That's a good one. But this is where, and there's no refrigerator. This is a serious thing for me. The electricity is very, very limited. So I actually was on the phone and asked, could you tell me what kind of a prong adapter I should get for plugging in the hut? And she said to me, well, we use a 3-prong one. I said, okay, good. I've seen the 2 and the 3-prong one. I'll get the 3-prong one. She said, I don't think there's any outlet there. I said, really? She said, you don't have much electricity. I said, I know that. I was actually not going to use the lights. I was going to go to sleep at night when it got dark, or use a headlamp for reading, so I could use any of that solar electricity to power up my camera so I can take pictures for you, and my Kindle so I can read because I'm not bringing books. But now she said, I'm going to ask, wait a minute, I see a plug. Gosh, a plug. Oh, this made my day. Look at that. So glad we showed this slide. Look at that. She said there's 2 lights, but I don't know that there's any receptacle. So what did I do yesterday? I ordered a solar charger for my Kindle. So here I am. This is the Sudarshana Loka map, and my hut is way up there, and the stupa is the other circle. The community is over here. The community house is up there. You see a stream, and here's the kauri tree, and etc. As you see, when they have these arrows that go like this, that says going down. Oh. It's very rugged. It's all ups and downs. So, but it's kind of fun to have a map. This is my view from the front porch. You see the tree, the giant fern trees, things we've never seen. There I am. There's a water bottle. That's where I'll be every day, talking to the birds. And this is a piece of my artwork, which is called The Path. And it's the last slide, and I thought it was kind of significant to share a little bit of my work with you and what's bringing me to doing this amazing trip. So we're good for lights, honey. So that gives you a little bit more of a visual of where I'm actually going to be. people are chatting. So do you have any questions? I mean, I know you have questions. What can I answer? Yes, David.
Will you be doing any artwork? Are you taking supplies?
I'm a visual artist, and I'm going to be sitting on my cushion about 6 hours a day and doing walking meditation in between it. But I've also watched myself, and I usually bring drawing materials and some watercolor paper and all. So I'm not. My work is with wax. We can turn off that one. My work is with wax resist, and so as a result, it's I need an electric wax pan, and that's not going to work. So as a result, it's probably going to be watercolor. Although I've been thinking about taking silk and burying it in the ground and getting it all muddy with tea bags and then stitching in it. So that could be it too. And I coordinate the contemplative arts up at Arialoka, and they've already scheduled an exhibition of my work from a year of silence for October of 2015. And I said, have somebody to back up in case nothing happens. You know, all I bring back is rusted horseshoes or something happen. So, yes, in the back.
In various Buddhist literature, people go to these retreats or whatever, apparently to have some sense of spiritual awakening or illumination, like they might say a flash of light that's like more brilliant than 10,000 suns or some such thing. Or their consciousness expands to infinity, and it seems to macrocosmic, microcosmic convolution of some kind. Do these things happen to people that go on these retreats? And if so, what do they personify later?
Tenzin Pomo, who did this for 12 years, doesn't report back. She's very quiet, but it's about her insights or whatever that come from it. And yet we know it makes a difference. I know for myself, I've been able to have a chance to look at myself and my movements in the world tremendously by doing these kind of retreats. And there's always, I mean, if you create the conditions for awakening. So somebody said this was a good idea, so here I go. I hope they don't come up with a few more. So, actually, I've been thinking about a 3-year one, but I'm doing the 1-year one first. So I guess it is. I guess it is possible. But most of the people that actually come out of those don't. They go out into the world and do their work. As to whether or not they don't spend a lot of time talking about those. Deep insights. The more you talked about it, the further up the stupa I got. And by the time you finished, I was jumping off the top and just going straight up. So, yes, that's transcendence I'm really interested in. So, I don't know if that's a good answer. But. Yes?
Well, have you felt when you meditated that you have many retreats when you meditate?
When I meditate, do I have many retreats? I'm not sure. Many retreats, many insights, for sure.
Yes, and do you find, and I guess the rest of that question is, you find that the longer you are on silent retreat, the more benefit you get compared to just meditating?
Absolutely. You know, I've been meditating for 29 years daily, and I'm this far. And so, again, creating the conditions to go a little bit further. And so that means to take myself out of all the distractions that I have. The Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia ice cream, answering the emails, checking on Facebook, answering the telephone, and running the errands. And so to take those all away, what is going to happen? What am I left with? And that's what I'm very curious about and interested in. I answered all your questions, including the food, right? Yes.
But being of the practical sort, you're not going to